My name is Nicole Michelle Lee Knott. In a small town known as Roundabout City, a little girl was born on 20th of November 1996 to Michelle and Darren Knott. But before me, on 30th of July 1993, my best friend and sister Lee was born. In first school, I got my first pet. Her name was Fluffy. Later in first school, me and my sister had a decision to make. Do we go to Disneyland for the third year in a row, or do we get a dog? We chose the dog, a black Labrador called Shady. Yes, after Eminem's Slim Shady. In middle school, I got to start a new hobby, horse riding. I had so much fun here and even won a rosette on my birthday. Coincidentally, I know. But eventually I had to stop, as we couldn't afford it anymore. Around the time I was horse riding, we got another dog, a white Westie called Angel. I loved my pets, but I was always curious about cats, even though I was allergic. So, we got a cat. And my allergy miraculously disappeared. Her name is Topaz, and she's the only of my 4 pets still with us today. As middle school ended, we as a family made the decision to move out of a house and into a static caravan at Cosgrove. Cosgrove was the best part of my childhood in every way, and I couldn't imagine it any different. Because of us moving, I ended up having to go to a new school away from anyone I knew as a friend. But in high school, I met my longest friends running of 13 years. In 2009, I had 6 weeks off school due to tonsillitis and ended up in hospital on a drip. Eventually in 2015, I had them taken out after years of swollen tonsils that never went away. In 2011 came my first baby niece, Esme. We all loved her straight away. In 2013, I left school, somewhere that, unlike many, I always knew I'd miss. Next came college, where I met even more of my forever friends. I spent 4 years there studying graphic design, and during this time I got my driving licence, my first job, saw my favourite artist Eminem in concert, and went through a really horrible relationship. In 2016, I went on a plane for the first time. Then came my favourite year, and here's why. I got matching tattoos with my best friends. I went to Dublin, I went to Berlin, I went to Amsterdam, I went to Wireless, I went to Thorpe Park, I went to Harry Potter Studios, did lots of partying, went to Zante, graduated from college, celebrated my 21st birthday, and decided on my acting career. But also in 2017 came a horrible illness called labyrinthitis, where I was off work for 3 weeks, bedbound and very sad. In 2018 I left my job at Levi's for a job at Watcho doing marketing. But my first month there ended up being a really bad time. I had to pay £1,800 in car repairs and discovered my severe allergy to cashew nuts, where I honestly felt like I was going to die. By the end of 2018, I started seeing a private therapist, but soon enough could no longer afford it. Along came 2019, where I broke down and got diagnosed with depression and anxiety, which I still suffer with today. But it wasn't all bad, because next came my second niece, Freya, another baby girl to give all my love to. In the middle of 2019, I had my first audition for a part in a movie, and got the part. Unfortunately, with Corona came delays, and it is still yet to be filmed. So after a horrible year called 2020, with endless lockdowns, another bad breakup, and leaving my job behind, we are brought to today, in 2021, where we can only hope things get better, but also recognise the good. In lockdown 1, I started my YouTube channel, which still has a long way to go, but that's okay. Me, my mum and my sister started making and selling scrunchies. Our business is called Not Your Scrunchie. Get it? I also have a small illustration business which I started after college called Absolute Madness. I'm still trying to act, and I'm so grateful for all my family and friends, always and forever. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Draw My Life.